Hello dear learners, I am Christina Georgy and I welcome you to my channel. Today we will discuss a very important topic with respect to literary theory and criticism, that is Indian aesthetics.
Dear learners, you are watching part 2 of my video series on Indian aesthetics. We have already dealt with an introduction to Indian aesthetics in part 1 of this video series. We also discussed aspects such as religious foundations, non-spiritual expressions, mystic functions, and the Rasa theory. So if you haven't watched part 1 of this video series, please find the link in the description. Moving on to the Dhvani theory.
The word Dhvani means sound. But dear learners, remember that this does not deal with the function of sound in the musical sense. On the contrary, Dhvani refers to the indirectly evoked meaning, that is, the suggested meaning or indirect meaning. The theory of Dhvani was first proposed by Anandavardhana, the 9th century thinker and aesthetic scholar, in his treatise Dhvani Aloga, Dhvani plus Aloga. In short, the Dhvani theory considers the indirectly evoked meaning as the characteristic feature of literary utterance. This feature separates and determines the literary from other kinds of discourse and is an all-embracing principle which explains the structure and function of the other significant aspects of literary utterance. Which are the other significant aspects of literary utterance? The aesthetic effect or rasa, the figural mode and devices, that is alamkara, and so on. In his treatise, Anandavardhana has given a detailed description of structural analysis of indirect meanings. According to him, if we can explain how indirect meanings arise systematically, we can claim that all potential meanings inhere in a text. Therefore, Anandavardhana uses the term Dhvani to designate the universe of suggestion. That is, the soul of Kavya is Dhvani according to Anandavardhana. So, dear learners, in order to understand this concept of suggestion, you better have an understanding of the expressed meaning and the suggested meaning. Have you heard of Vachyartha and Vyangyartha? Vachyartha is actually the expressed or the literal meaning, whereas Vyangyartha is the suggested meaning, and Prabhita refers to the poetic sense. So here, according to Anandavardhana, it is Vyangyartha or the suggested meaning that is important. According to him, it is imperative to understand the suggested meaning. He uses the word as universe of suggestion. Grammarians before him had used the term to denote several other concepts. First, to denote the sound structure of Shabda. What do you mean by Shabda? It refers to words. Secondly, to denote the semantic aspect of Shabda. Semantic refers to meaning. Thirdly, the complex of the now revealed suggested meaning and the process of suggestion involved. Therefore, the Dhvani theory is a theory of meaning, of symbolism. The thrust of this theory is towards claiming a greater value for the poetry of suggestion, that is, the indirect meaning. Anandavardhana integrates the theory of rasa with his Dhvani theory. That is, he says that Dhvani is the method through which the effect of rasa is achieved. Dhvani is the method through which the effect of rasa is achieved. Therefore, rasa is the effect of suggestion. Now let's have a look at the criticism of the Dhvani theory. Nyaya and Mimamsa are two among the many schools of thought in philosophy. So the subscribers to two schools of thoughts, that is Nyaya and Mimamsa, raised objections to the Dhvani theory on three counts. Which are they? The first one, that is Dhvani is non-existent. Second, Dhvani is the product of inference and is to be included under Lakshana, and that it is beyond the realm of words. Dear learners, I hope you had a clear-cut idea regarding Dhvani. Let's move on to Svota now.
Dear learners, we'll discuss the theory of Spoda in part 3 of our video series on Indian aesthetics. Stay tuned, dear learners. Stay subscribed. We'll meet again soon with interesting, useful content related to Indian aesthetics, literary criticism, literary theory, and language and literature studies in general. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.